Alright, so I guess our next subject is actually, what was your favorite scene if you have one in the film?
Well, the thing is, I always liked Tony Stark, okay?
Mhm.
I always like his character. Even with the trailer where he lost his base and he's trying to make a message to Pepper Potts, I actually enjoy that. Doctor Strange portals in, like, all the armies and stuff to fight in the big climactic battle.
I think that was, I mean, that was just, like, amazing to see. Like, the way they set that up, the way the shot went, the way they had it, like, Thanos, like, unveils his army. It was just awesome. There was just so much in the entire film that I think had, like, some amazing shots. Like, there was, like, emotional stuff with the kids,
Yes.
and, like, when he died, and everything else.
It's the constant roller coaster. They're just showing you lots and lots of stuff.
It
Back to
really,
back.
it really was. It was all, I mean, like, the thing with Thor, like, Fat Thor, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
Right.
but he's a drunk.
He curses, he threatens to, like, kill a kid on the internet for cursing at, his, Stone Rock buddy from Thor Ragnarok.
There's two things with that, actually. I have to say, I'm gonna be an asshole here and go off subject, but there's two things with that, by the way. First of all, he actually looked like Odin. If you actually, like, not that I'm sitting there staring at Anthony Hopkins, he actually looked like Odin, so I'm like, alright, they did that. I mean, that looks right, But the other thing is I want to say, with my experience with Fortnite, by the way, that actually is not physically possible, because I think he was in a solo match, and he can't talk to anyone in a solo match. So he's screaming at nobody. No, you can't communicate with anyone in Fortnite other than your own squad. Fortunately, that probably would have worked better with PUBG, but obviously, Marvel doesn't have a deal with PUBG.
Yes.
Now that I brought that useless fact up for everyone. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ruin it. Please don't yell at me while you shot her.
I think you just offended your one fan.
So, my favorite scene is pretty much the same one, which is, like, Captain America's there. He looks like he's, like, kind of, not beat down, but he definitely sees there's a lot of challenge in front of him. Thanos brings out all of his guns. Captain America's just like... And then, like, all of a sudden these people arrive. Like, Asgardians, Wakandans. Honestly, it'd be cool if the Ravagers were there, but I don't know if the Ravagers showed up or not.
The Ravagers, it says that they did.
Oh, it did say that people from the Guardians of the Galaxy showed up?
Yeah, the Ravagers showed up.
Okay, I did not see them. But no, it's just like everyone showed up, and I assumed he was talking to everyone, where he's just like, Avengers, assemble.
Yeah, no, I thought it was, I mean, that was a hell of a payoff. I'm 100% behind you on that.
At the battle itself, I lost track of who was fighting who.
It's just meant to be this incredible, all over the place thing. Like, it's lots of really cool moments all over the place. It's not your classic Bruce Lee Kung Fu, like, well done fight scene that's choreographed. It's like crazy action bonanza times is what it is.
But even Lord of the Rings, you kind of knew generally where everybody was at, and this, like, I just lost track of everybody. Maybe I'm just getting too old for this, but yeah, I was losing track. By the time my brain processes, like, who's on the screen and what they're doing, it's like we're on to the next character doing their thing. Actually, the other scene, or the other groups of scene, I actually liked was some of the time heist stuff. I did feel like everybody with their individual struggles to get their own stone actually kind of reminded me of the game where, like, people, like the Marvel Superheroes game, where people were fighting, like, even duplicates of themselves and stuff like that. I got a little bit of that feeling, like, where people were just, like, randomly fighting other heroes and not just Thanos to get Infinity Stones. Like, that part actually was cool to me.
No, I think it was great. I think they had to, because if anybody has the Infinity Stones, it's over. There's no nothing. Like, the Infinity Stones as a concept, like, fighting, it just doesn't work, I think. Because you're omnipotent, omniscient, blah, blah, blah. Like, except you have to snap your fingers, which is a really weird fucking rule. But we already talked about how crazy, stupid fucking rules get made up. And
Yes.
as long as it's not time travel, Kevin's okay with it. But that's all right.
I am perfectly fine.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a crazy made-up rule right there.
Actually, Kevin, let me blow your mind. They have time travel in one of the Harry Potter movies. I think it was the third one? The Prisoner
They do.
of Azkaban?
Hermione,
Yeah, she's got a time traveling necklace.
No,
And-
yeah, the Prisoner of Azkaban, where she has a little locket that she can go back in time
By the way, I'm
for
sorry,
like an
everyone,
hour or something.
I just
Yes.
started him on this road. We're gonna be
But-
here for a while.
No. We need to focus on the objective. I will redirect my anger elsewhere. So I will let this pass because it's your opinion about that.
he's the anti-Gandalf. He'll let it pass.
Oh, okay. I have a question with that. What do you think about when they had to go with the Soul Stone, Hawkeye and Black Widow?
A lot of people are like, well, they're just recycling content or whatever. It's something that just had to be done,
Yeah.
Right. I think it was fine. I think it was good. Because it wasn't just like, oh, soul for soul. Ha ha ha. See the shame scene again. Right? Like, they were fighting each other over who's gonna die.
Also, that's a big difference from the other scene, actually, anyway, because Thanos is just like, I'm throwing someone else in there. Whereas, like, they were just, like, trying to be selfless about it, too. Like, no, I'm going,
Yeah,
I'm going.
That made me sad because then you see Hawkeye, where he saw his entire family just like die,
Yeah, that was so.
and then he just goes
I couldn't.
crazy. That was
Yeah.
like he went
I had a hard time with that scene. I had a real hard time.
where he comes back as Ronin, this super violent, vigilante. But then Black Widow comes and knows that and kind of does a selfless thing, which also leads people to believe that her new movie is going to be like a prequel, like an origin story kind of, since everyone knows what happens at the end. But yeah, I thought that was really selfless, and I actually kind of liked that part too, where you had Hawkeye with his family and everything, and then he just watches them just die. That's why I love the Avengers in the trailers with Captain America, where he just can't let things go. He saw his best friend, Civil War, The Winter Soldier, all those other movies that had the arc with his friend Bucky, and just watch him just died. So you see like a lot of the scars, and you see like a lot of emotion. So I really did like Hawkeye a lot. It's like, wow.
They didn't do it very graphical. It's not like he sat there and they all melted in his hands. I mean, they just disappeared when he turned around or something like that. Kind of like
Yeah,
at the
it
end
was
of
very
Endgame.
like not graphic, but it was really.
I mean, it was heartbreaking. But
I
it was-
lost it. Like,
Sorry.
I was losing.
They did it quick. Like you've seen Ant-Man and Wasp. Like it was quick like that. It wasn't like graphical. Nobody was suffering or anything like that. I guess future Marvel movies, by the way.
A lot of the MCU movies I'm actually looking forward to. I actually like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I enjoy Ant-Man. I enjoy Ant-Man and Wasp. I'm sure that they're gonna come out with a third movie because Paul Rudd
I've
is
not actually
awesome.
I've not actually seen them. I probably should.
Netflix. I know you have it. Just watch it.
The second one's on Netflix. The first one you're probably gonna have to get on the DVD before we get stuck. I'm interested in the next Guardians. That'd be fun. The next Guardians film. If they make one with Falcon being
Thor.
Captain America, I'll be interested in that too. But anything you guys are looking forward to down the road?
Spider-Man: Far From Home trailer came out today. Super cool. And
Yeah.
they even say it has spoilers from Endgame in it, so don't watch it if you haven't seen Endgame.
But like I said, this is new for now, but they released a trailer for that like months ago before Endgame. So
Right,
you
this
kinda
is a
knew.
new trailer, right? So like in the old trailer, they didn't say Tony Stark dies, right?
No, but you
This
can
trailer,
allude to it because Nick Fury comes and basically says that Tony can't make it or whatever, so you can take it as you will. So it's kind of hinting that he was going to make it or something was going to happen because you knew that Infinity War was going to happen before Far From Home. So you could kind of allude to it, but for the new one now kind of says it right away that he's gone.
Yeah, they talk about how there needs to be a new Iron Man because he's dead, and he's like, I miss him. He's gone. I can't believe he's gone. They very much is like he's dead. So I think that looks like I really like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think he does a great job. I like the way they're handling it. I think if Thor is going to be part of Guardians of the Galaxy, that's going to be hilarious and awesome and really, really good. Theoretically, Valkyrie is going to be the new Thor, so they might make a new Thor movie with her. I could see more Black Panther movies coming. He would be great. I don't see the Falcon as Captain America. He's like, here, have a shield. And it's like, well, thanks for the shield, but I'm not a super soldier genetically modified like you. I already have a fucking Falcon suit. I don't need your stupid shield.
That's mean.
It's the truth. What's he gonna do? I have a Falcon outfit that protects my whole body, not like my chest.
Actually, I'll admit, I'm having a hard time getting through the Spider-Man trailer because the moment he comes on and starts talking about things that are not in movie, I don't know why, I just came through it. I'm like, dude, I don't care. I just want to see the trailer, and it's like, I just move on to the next video. I
Just
can't
skip
get
ahead for 2
No,
seconds.
I can't, dude. I just I don't care. I'm on to the next video.
You want me to link you a thing where it starts at like the actual trailer part?
Actually, that would be nice because, like I said, the moment he comes on and starts talking to me like me, not talking to another character,
Hold
I
the
just
fuck
like
on.
it
We're
turns
gonna
me
make
off.
this
Like
happen.
I don't want to talk to you, guy. I'm sorry. You're ruining my immersion. Me immersion. But no, I can't get through the trailer because, like I said, they have this. I guess he's on there like to warn you about spoilers. Like, dude, you kind of have to be an idiot to not expect that Spider-Man is going to have things happen after Endgame.
Here,
Me.
I've got it. Here it comes.
You can watch it later.
I
There you
will
go.
watch it. I will
There it
watch
is.
it
You
later.
click on that you click on that link.
And it'll
in
go
the
right to the
description.
trailer. Like, no
Goes
Tom
right to
Holland
the
talking to
trailer.
me because I don't want him to talk to me.
But maybe you want to hear him have a
He
little
does-
monologue.
No, I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, there are Spider-Man. I'm looking forward to that. Black Panther 2. I'm really looking forward to that because I really did enjoy the first
Have they even
one.
announced that?
Yes, they already
Oh, they're
announced it. I
gonna
think
do it. They're gonna.
they're
do
gonna do it because they made money. I think it's like 2021 is set for the 3-year time frame between sequels. I'm looking forward to. If Thor is in Guardians of the Galaxy, that'd be the most awesome movie ever. It'll be real campy.
it. The thing is, do you think he's gonna be in the movie, or do you think he's gonna be like a Howard the Duck kind of joke?
No, it depends on his contract. I think if they would be a fool not to have him in that, where they teased it, and then they're like, you know what? Nope, he went off into space or something because he's a space Viking. It's like,
Space Viking.
Well, he is a Viking in space.
Fair enough.
I mean, that would be a description of Thor. Congratulations.
But I'm looking forward to those movies. One thing that I kind of wish for is I want Valkyrie to have her own standalone, like how she became one of the Valkyries. How
Well, at the end of the movie, they did say he wants her to be the new leader of Asgard.
she's
and
the
the
new
Thor.
queen. Yes, I want her to have her own standalone and not be like, oh yeah, she's doing ruling stuff and that's all you hear about her. But I want her to have an actual origin story and then have her like thrust with a new crisis or something. You can have Thor make a cameo appearance or have Thor and Valkyrie in like a buddy cop kind of thing, like he did with
Like
the
Thor Ragnarok.
Yes, but I'm just saying, I kind of enjoyed the style of Thor Ragnarok. It was really fun, it was enjoyable, it was all around just a good movie to watch with anybody, okay? Plus it also had, the Hawk and the closest thing you'll get to Planet Hawk ever.
Actually, aren't they doing a movie with Jeff Goldblum and also the guy who played the Collector to do the Eternals or something like that?
That, I'm not sure, but I heard about the Eternals, but until I actually see it, who knows? They're throwing a lot of ideas out. No one exactly knows what will actually happen or if it'll actually be good.
Actually, I also heard murmurs of a second Doctor Strange film also. I think that's also...
Yes, I heard that too. They are going to have a second Doctor Strange. Because any of the movies that made money and did well, they're going to come back. Besides, Benedict Cumberbatch was only in Doctor Strange, and then he was in Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah, he was in the beginning.
Yes, and then he was also in Infinity War and Endgame, so I'm sure that he has other contractual obligations, and they'd be dumb not to continue with Doctor Strange, where I thought that he was pretty awesome, and at least in Infinity War, that this is a lot more powerful than you think, where he went one-on-one with Thanos.
Do you have anything you guys want to talk about since I've done all my ideas?
I mean, I think we've hit like most everything. I'm always amused by there's like the backlash, so there's the people who want to hate on the movie, and then there's the backlash to the backlash, so the people let people enjoy things, or we don't care if you don't like it, complaining about people who say that to them, and it's just like we've gone full Inception here.
We all handle it like grown adults. It's not gonna bother us. I mean, we just talked about the whole thing with the time thing. You just gotta enjoy it for what it is. Don't get mad because the way you want it to happen didn't happen. Even though there was a lot of people that tried to spoil it, didn't know if they really were gonna do a time machine thing or not. I assumed they were gonna do another way, but you know what? It worked out and I enjoyed it, even if it didn't do it the way that I would want it.
One thing I did enjoy is listening to people's fan theories, which I hinted some of them in the other video. But one thing that I did want to talk about is, what do you guys think of how they kind of ended it with all the different characters to end up this phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and kind of sets up for some of the newer ones that could happen with Captain America, with Thor, with everyone else.
Obviously, Guardians, I would definitely want to see. I would give Falcon a try if they're going to do something with Falcon or Bucky. Maybe Doctor Strange. I don't know if I would go to the theater for that or wait for it to come out on the DVD or whatnot. I mean, there's certain movies I'm interested in. So I'm kind of that phase it's done and I can relax. And it didn't go the Revenge of the Sith kind of thing where it makes you angry.
I thought it was good. Obviously they had to end it because people's contracts were up, and actors and actresses were like, I'm not doing this anymore. So they had to find a way to stop it, and they did a nice way to stop it. They built it up real well. It was a very, very slow culmination. It needs to be small, independent heroes, doing their own movies again. And if they're going to build up something big again, it's going to need to take an extraordinarily long time. I think it needed to take as long as it did.
With Tony Stark, that really hurt me. He had to take one for the team, and he did, and it made me sad. However, one thing what I was hoping, since he has a daughter, where she kind of tries to take the mantle of Iron Man.
Fuck, they brought Pepper Potts in to be badass Iron Woman.
Yeah, she's,
and I was she knows how to use a suit? Good for her.
In the comic books, Tony builds her a suit called Rescue, and she's supposed to be there for support. She doesn't have fighting capabilities, which is the opposite of what they did. So what I'm hoping is that the daughter kind of inherits the engineering skills. Same thing as Tony got it from his father. It's yes, you are my greatest creation. I kind of hope that Tony has a message. Same thing for her, and she grows up to build her own suit, to perfect some of it, and continues defending. And she could kind of form different Avengers, but they could come up with a nice, understandable kind of a good villain, not someone who's a throwaway. Yes, I'm bad, dude. Which Marvel kind of lacks really good villains.
I'm pretty sure that the multi-billion-dollar company of Disney will be able to come up with something from the fucking 50, 60 years worth of Marvel properties that are in existence to make it be okay.
I thought in Iron Man 3 Pepper Potts was using the Iron Man suit.
You know what? I haven't seen Iron Man 3, so
I'm sorry.
No. She doesn't use the suit, but Tony throws it on her.
Jimmy, dude.
I don't care. It's
throws
fine.
it on her just
to
protect her from a blast, but she never really uses suit, and the ending makes it so she doesn't even need a suit.
Alright, but...
No, I didn't give away anything.
Alright, but yeah, she takes a more active role in Iron Man 3, though, so it's not just I'm a damsel in distress.
No, not at the end. But I kind of like parts of Iron Man 3, but Iron Man 3 was a terrible movie.
Any last thoughts? Obviously, you guys liked it.
No, I'm
I
good.
liked it.
That's
No, I'm good. I'm good with it. I thought it was good.
So
Yeah.
we'll end it here, and thanks for your time, guys.
Thanks,
no
Fuzz.
problem.
All
This
right.
is super fun.
All right.
Take care, bud.